Hello, my people. Welcome to this episode of our graphic design course. Now, in this course, I'm going to be showing you how to use the shape tool and possibly the marquee tool and the fill or the paint bucket tool. Okay, so this particular episode is going to be basically on these three tools because I think that they are the most essential tools in Photoshop design. I wouldn't say the most essential, but the most basic, okay, that a beginner will require in Photoshop. Okay, so let's get right into the video. So we have already learned how to create a file or a new document. So I'm just gonna create a new document. Okay, great. So we have a new document here. Now, if I want to use the shape tool, what I want to do is to come here, all right, and then click on this. Depending on what type of shape that I want, I may want to create, if it is a triangular shape that I want, I can decide to do this, and then just you right click, sorry, you left click, and then you drag. Okay, you left click, you drag, depending on how you want your shape to look like. So let's say I can decide to create something like this. Okay, great. I can decide to create something like this. And if I want to change the color, okay, you can first of all select the shape you want to create. If I want to select an ellipse tool, then I come and select the color. Then I can start creating an ellipse tool. Okay, so this is basically how you play with the shapes. Okay, so it depends on what exactly you are creating actually. So I mean that is basically how it is. Now anytime you create a shape and you are done, you are not going to change anything about the shape again. You can come and right click here and then you click rasterize. Come here, you click rasterize. So we have rasterized the two layers. Okay, now once you have rasterized a layer, you can now use the marquee tool on those layers. So you select your marquee tool. Do you want the rectangular or the elliptical? Let's say I want to use the elliptical, so I select it, and then I'll just come here. I've told you it's used for cutting. Okay, maybe I want to create something like a moon, a crescent moon. So I'll just select this and press delete. Oh, sorry, I've not selected the layer. Good, and press delete. Okay, Control D to deselect, and there I have something that looks like a moon. All right, something like I can decide to reduce or increase the size. Okay, great. Now with this, I can also decide to change the color by double clicking here, come to color overlay, come here, and then select the color. You can come here, choose from the colors, any color that you want. Okay, I think this is okay. So yes, this is basically how you can also play with these tools. Okay, now let's say I have an outline. All right, so let me decolor this. I'm not going to select any color. Let me choose a color for this. Let's say I have this outline and I want to fill it with a particular color, not necessarily the same color. I can come and select the paint bucket and then make sure that my color is selected. Sorry, I had not. Let me rasterize it first. And then once it's rasterized, you can just come here, click on it, and then you have filled it. Okay. If you don't like the color, you can choose any color you want. I just use the black on it. So I created something like a blackboard. Okay. So I can drag the ellipse on it to look like a moon. Okay. Drag the layer up. So wow, I was just playing with this. Look at how I'm creating something beautiful already. So this looks like it's evening. Okay, great. So let me say again, I'm just playing around with these things. I can decide to drag this thing a little bit here. Good. So basically, these are just the ways you can play around with all of these tools. Okay, and let's say you want to blur an image. You want to blur an image. Let's say we want to blur this moon that we have created. So you come to filter, you come to blur, and you select the type of blur that you want. But I'm going to go with a Gaussian blur, so I can. It's already selected to this point. Can reduce the blur. I hope you are seeing the changes. Okay, so this is like the moon is fading. Okay, I'll leave it like this. Okay, so yes, guys, this is just how to play around with these tools. Be learning, be exploring. That is how to grow in this knowledge. Okay, I cannot teach you. Nobody can teach you entirely everything. Even if we teach you every detail, you will still have to apply creativity, which cannot be taught. You just have to learn. It is a matter of constant practice. Go to YouTube, watch videos, look for other people's images, try to recreate them. That is how to perfect the skill. That is how to hone the skill. That is how to sharpen it. Okay, so see you in the next episode.